Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. Last time we spent basically the entire episode trying to get through one boss battle that was very tough. Once I figured out the gimmick, it got easier. We have new skills available, so let's go ahead and learn some new skills. It would be really nice if more people could use fire damage or different types of elemental damage, but I don't think that's something that you are going to have. So what do I want to give you? The fact that Glenn has decoy makes me think he's kind of designed to be kind of the tank on the team. And so I think I'm going to start with 25 health points. And then maybe next time I'll have decoy, and then if I'm trying to protect one of my other characters, I could use Glenn to do it. As for you, heavy thrust would be good. Sword wave, right, we looked at that, didn't seem all that great. Dry strike and wet strike, triggering this ailment. So if I make guys wet, that means they're more vulnerable to wind, so this would pair well with Victor. This would too, because Victor also has the earth elemental attack. No, dry is water, so that would pair well with Len. Let's try the wet strike, I think. That sounds good. As for Sienna, that's one person I could attack, which could be pretty good. She could still use some more like defense or hit points or things too. Maybe I'll do a defense +2, because she's been taking a lot of damage. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And as for Rob... Oops. I scrolled down off the bottom. Now I understand. Rob hasn't been participating as much, but he's also been going down a lot, and so defense +2 seems like it could be good. So I'm going to take that. Len also has been going down some, but she's kind of holding her own. Heavy strike. So I guess that would inflict heavy, which is for earth. Fire to all enemies or wind for all enemies. Raises damage next move, but lowers user's defense in mind. Yeah. Save TP is a little too random to be of use, I think. So honestly, I think health points might be the thing just to ensure that she stays alive. When in doubt, add HP. And finally, Victor. Inflicts dry for 2 turns. So that means that Len would become more useful with her water attacks. And it's a different type of, it's a debuff skill. And so that would more ways to cool down my overdrive. And so I think that sounds pretty good. Okay, so I've learned new skills. We discovered at the end of the previous episode that I have access to fast travel. There's a lot of places in the world that I think I've missed things. And so I think I'm going to go off camera for a bit, possibly grind some enemies, but mostly look around for like treasure chests and different things and just give you the highlights before I try to move on with the story. So I will see you when I see you. Alright, I did some grinding and exploring. I actually didn't find that much. I was able to pick up some new crystals and consumables that I didn't have before. Or that just kind of like respawn on different screens. But I didn't find a whole lot. One thing I did discover when I was grinding enemies is they're way easier than the first time I was here. So I think this boss battle I could probably take. So let's try the carrot once again. Okay. So I want to use fire eventually in round 2. And in the meantime, I have a feeling that I can just kind of wail on these guys pretty well. So let's just see if we can get through round 1 without taking too much damage, I think. And it will be good. I guess, it would be good to conserve TP. So I should wait until I'm in overdrive before I start using some other things. Okay, here we go. And Poison Shot and Pandemic will work very well with this. So let's go after Broccoli, sure. Broccoli deserves it. Broccoli gets poisoned. Broccoli is the healer. I see. That's another good reason to take out Broccoli. Sienna woke up. That's great. And so... I think Yoko is still a good choice, since we've got 5 enemies. Sienna's taking all the damage right now. And I can cool down Overdrive a ton by doing this. So let's do it. Wide Swing will hit everyone, but Sienna's going to get attacked before then. So I think I'm going to Helping Hand. And then I'm going to Pandemic on Broccoli. And that spreads the poison to everyone. Great. That's a nice skill for this half of the battle. And now you've used a fair bit. And so let's swap out to Lena. And I think most of this stuff is vulnerable to fire, right? So at this point, let's take out the healer. And this will cool down the Overdrive. And finish off the Broccoli. Gotta eat your vegetables. Wide Swing will hit everybody, that's great. And I think at this point you've done what you need to do. So we're gonna switch to Victor and get some TP regeneration going on. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Also cools down. And fire will also cool us down. So who do I want to go after next? I guess it doesn't really matter. Peppa seems to have the most hit points. Alright. Peppa's gone down. Corn died to poison. We're in great shape. Let's cool down again with an armor break on the mush. And now we'll get into Shish Kebab Phase 2 and we're still in great shape. Does it restart the battle? I think it does, which means I think I'm going to have to reapply my buffs. And yeah, like my party members are not the same party members. Okay, so it's basically just a second battle back to back. That's fine. Okay, and you're still weak to fire. And I think I do want to armor break you right off. In terms of TP preservation, I think I'd prefer to go ahead and have bleeding applied. Except, do you bleed? Oh, you do. Okay. Act twice, right. That was the reason I had so much trouble. You were double attacking. I remember now. So... Killian, I think you can just attack. It is good to get the poison out, so we can get the damage over time. You've done what you need to do, and I want Lena to be able to set things on fire. So let's definitely do that. Weakness. And it still has armor break. And yeah, we have enough. We're not getting too hot yet. So let's work on damage dealing. It's healing itself. I think that's okay. Heal all would make sure that I stay up and it cools down. So let's do that. And you've done the major things you need to do, so let's switch to Victor. And... TP or HP? I think... TP. Alright, I can do plenty of skills. Apply more fire to the delicious vegetables. One of their attacks missed, the other one didn't deal much damage. This is all going great. Armor break did wear off, so let's armor break you again. No one really needs healing, so I think you could just attack. Or this could be a good time to ultra move, actually. It'll help cool down the overdrive. And then... Remind me what this is? Inflicts dry, which means wet stuff would work. But no one else has wet stuff, I don't think. So I don't know that I need that. Your strength is water. Yeah, so just attack? Or do I want to switch back to Rob? Let's switch back to Rob. And a power shot would cool us down. Or do I want a poison shot? It's still poison, so it's fine. Let's power shot. Alright, now he's starting to deal some damage. And heal himself. But I can hurt as much as he heals with one attack, and so the rest of my attacks will just make things even better. This would cool us down a whole lot, so I think I'm just going to continue dealing damage for now. And... let's do a heal all. It's still taking damage from my dot. Always want to fire when we can. We're overheating, which I didn't notice, but I could use Pandemic to cool it down. Which won't do a lot, but at least it'll cool me down and deal a little bit of damage. Oh, and we won the battle. Terrific. Now I wonder if this would give me a Grimoire Shard, and if I probably was within reach of doing this the first time I came through, and so that's one of the reasons that my characters are under-leveled, perhaps. 5 SP gained, but didn't give us skill points. Oh wait, what's over here? What is this? Shashlik. It looked like a spear that Lena could use. Let's go to equipment. You currently using glaive, and the shashlik is better. And you didn't have any crystals in the glaive, and so yeah, let's swap to the shashlik. So we got the kebab spear. Alright, so that would have been a nice upgrade earlier on. And then I believe the anvil... Actually, I could just teleport to an anvil. So back at the anvil in Pure Words, can I just upgrade weapon of the Shashalisk? I would need more weathered bones. And I don't remember like what monsters have dropped one item, and so I'm not sure where I could like go back to try to farm that necessarily. Alright, well, having done some exploration and grinding, let's see what happens if we exit to the north and probably continue on the main path. Yes, this is a new section of map. So let's start exploring. A dahlia. That's a big pretty flower. Hello, new monsters. They look like boars. Vin is its name. Alright. How tough are these guys? Also, there's going to be a buried treasure somewhere nearby. That's one thing I didn't find. There were buried treasures that I wanted to go back for that I never found. Forgot to look for those. Let's just do an attack until we get into overdrive. Preserve some TP. And sure, poison shot. Apply some damage over time. You guys don't hit too hard. And X-Slash means that you'll have a different type of damage over time. And Cross-Slash would cool us down. And yeah, I could probably take out both. Like, those are going to start bleeding. Well, he still has a lot of hit points. Oh, I dealt a bunch of damage there, though. That's great. Yeah, so that guy's probably going to bleed to death, and I can probably start focusing on the other one. Alright, and I guess Power Shot. And just in case this guy doesn't bleed to death, we'll go ahead and hit him again. Like so. Now he definitely will. And I'm risking overheat, but there's only going to be one enemy left on the battlefield, and there's 4 of me. So I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we're overheating. But a poison shot would get us back into overdrive. And I don't think the X-Slash will finish him. But it'll have a lot of damage over time, and so that might finish him. Not quite. Alright, this will definitely finish him then. Great. We got a horn, 2 SP, and buried treasure possibilities. Is it right here? No. Is it right here? Is this where I came in? I'm already lost. This is not where I came in. And it's not down here, so it didn't seem to be either of the downward-facing ones, so it seems like it's going to be across the way up there. So I'll try to remember that when I circle back around. I almost didn't see this treasure chest. Is this another treasure? No, it's just a rock. Okay, so let's get a good look. This is going up and right from here, so kind of like near the indentation over there in the terrain, which it looks like I'm going to have to come back to another screen anyway, even to get there. Oh, or maybe I won't even get there today. Okay. Well, fair enough. Metal Frog. I don't have to fight you right now. So let's not. Looks like this is a dead end. Does it lead to treasure? It leads to a secret path that I found in the forest that comes down here. Camp. Tell me more about said camp. Shielded mail? Who can wear that? Equipment. You currently have a silver breastplate. You could wear shielded mail, and it is an improvement. However, I upgraded your silver breastplate and put crystals in it, so I'm not going to swap that out. So who else could use it? You just upgraded to the metal jerkin. Rob, any chance that you can wear... You could wear the metal jerkin. So, could you wear the shielded mail? You can. And that's fine. So you're going to put on the shielded mail. And then Rob gets the hand-me-down of the metal jerkin. And I think I'm okay with that. And I see another hidden pathway. It's very kind of dark. But it is visible, even to me, to read on the screen. I see this brings us over here. This is somewhere that I was with one of the characters earlier, maybe? Maybe not. Discovered fast travel location. Where's the crystal? There it is. Okay, this is somewhere new. Who is this? Or is this... Someone talked about, like, scientist pitching a camp all of a sudden after some event? Something, something? Scientist. Who are you? Errand boys? Don't get in our way. It was like... I forget who said it and why. There's been a lot of lore, and I haven't been able to keep up with it all. I'm to cut these trees and make space for the camp to expand. Doing all this alone will take some time, though. So, you want a tree-chopping friend? Rivers of water doesn't seem to have any special properties. I wonder how it preserved the body so well. Which body? We probably made the discovery of the century. Hey, who are you? Away with you. Alright. Spring. Fair. You can find numerous giant skeletons in the Cortara Mountains, but we've never seen such a well-preserved specimen. Looks almost alive. You'd think it'd rise at any moment. Okay. I'm taking a hint. To save the game. What are we looking at? Would you like to pray to the heroes of Leonar? Oh. Is another statue we can pray and get a new... We have a cleric thing. It's called a class emblem, I think. Offer sacred water and pray. Yes. You don't possess any sacred water. I could claim it as a reward on my rewards board, which I have not looked at in a long time. So let's take a look. And my longest chain is 18, which means I'd get 2 sacred waters and a grimoire shard. And I did just save. So let's claim a reward and see if I have to, like, restart or if it just keeps continuing. Oh, it just claimed the first reward on the board and it left everything up. So in that case, I should just claim another one. And another one, right? I think so. So just, like, take the rewards. I should have taken this earlier. Because now I got a grimoire shard, which means everybody gets a skill point. So I could have had that a long time ago. I think that's what I've just understood. Before I choose my skills, I should pray. Because this will give me a new class emblem, and I'll get some skills from that, and then I'll know what skills I don't necessarily need, because I have some other ones. Welcome, says the voice. Prove yourself worthy and you receive the gift. I did not remember that we had to prove ourselves worthy. These are all enemies I have fought before. But let's imagine it's going to be somewhat serious. So how do I want to play it? The guy in the back was like a boss level guy, and the guys in the front are like normal guys I just fought, so I think let's go after the boss. Wide swing would hit everyone. It's going to cost a lot of TP, but you have a lot of TP, so I'm okay with it. Similarly, Yokogiri seems like it's worth it, although X-Slash costs less and will apply bleed, so let's do that first. Now we're in overdrive. I'd like to imply poison as well. And now get ready to weather some attacks. Ouch. 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 Gazer's gazing in the distance. Well, good for him. This will cool me down. Hit everybody. Nice. I do want to focus on the Gazer, I think. So I choose that. Heal all is probably appropriate. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, now I'm going to Pandemic the Gazer, who is bleeding, and that should spread the poison to all these dudes. Nice. Damage over time. That's how I win the game. And so, given that Sienna's already low on health and we're high on overdrive, I think it's time to swap. And remind me, the Gazer is weak to water, actually. Although I have water jump. Are these guys, they're weak to earth. But water jump would heal everyone. Water thrust hits for 1.8 though. I think I prefer to get the Gazer down first. So let's focus on the Gazer. Weakness, 228. Wow. Right, she just upgraded her shish kebab spear. And Rob is on the brink of death. So, how do I want to play this? I think ignore it and hope for the best. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. Alright, no one attack Rob. He's not even there. Let's see. I could do a heal all, which would cool down my overdrive, and so that's great. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Rob, now you're going to substitute yourself out. We're going to throw in Victor and have him cool us down with a Poetic March. We've all become more offensive. We're going to finish off the Gazer with a Water Thrust. That should kill him. Great, one enemy down. And Killian just went down, which is kind of a bummer. Could I live without him? Quite possibly. These guys ran out of poison, though. That paralyzed you, it seems like. Which is pretty good, but I'm taking a lot of damage. So I think I need a healing him. Although that's going to overheat me. And I don't think Rob has anything that could help here. And you're going to be attacking next, so I'm in a little bit of trouble here. What is my strategy? I could Ultra Move. What's your Ultra Move? Regen for everyone in the party. Let's hope that that's going to be good enough. And it'll cool us down. Okay. And you're down. That's a shame. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use some angel whatevers. Angel wings. And Killian needs to come up first because he's my healer. And remind me, you guys are weak to what? You're weak to earth. Which you don't have, so it's fine for you to use the angel wing. Use it on Killian. Okay. We have an overdrive issue. And I won't be able to kill you in one shot. And you have plenty of TP, and Killian doesn't, and he needs to do a heal in just a moment. So let's lend some TP. And then you could do a heal all. Although that's going to overheat us. I don't love my options here. You could also just defend. But you might not survive. I could also awaken Spirit to have a fourth guy up, but he might just go down to a Stampede. I could also Helping Hand and ensure that one person stays. I'm going to take a risk with the heal all. None of my options are great. I kind of back myself into a corner here. So the Stampedes are what I'm worried about. And there's another one. Yikes. We're in a lot of trouble. I can substitute out. And then hope that you go Super Berserk. Let's hope for that. Maybe you'll get 3 crits. You got 0 crits. Well, that did not work the way I hoped. And we died. Okay, so apparently focusing on the boss at the beginning was the wrong strategy. So I'm going to retry this battle. And this time I'm going to try to take out the piggies first. You guys got to go first this time. I don't think that happened last time. I think the order of start is randomized. Okay, so new goal is take out the piggies. So I'm going to try to do some mass damage. I crit the one on the bottom and the top. So let's go after the one on the bottom. Let's have Rob definitely get poison on everyone by first applying poison shot to the bottom guy, and then next turn he's gonna pandemic. And you could go ahead and apply bleeding to this guy, and then probably pop away in favor of Lena for a bit. Oh, Petal Storm's active. That's going to change our plans. You need to heal all already. Oh, we're already... Glenn's going next, and he can deal with the overheat. Because he can use Restrain, which lowers the overdrive a whole lot. And then you can Pandemic on this guy, who's already poisoned, and so that'll spread it to everybody else. So we've got some dot damage. And then you need to utilize your Petal Storm before you go away, Sienna. So Petal Storm. Like, it would just take this guy straight out. So yeah, let's do that. It might be a little bit of overkill, I think. Oh, it's actually underkill. Wow. He has more hit points than I thought. And Sienna just went down. That's a bummer. Okay. Still a tough battle. We're currently overheating. Oh, we're currently overheating. So I should Angel Wing? No, what do I need to do here? Hold on. I need to finish one of the guys off. So let's do that. Then I need to make sure other people don't die. Oh boy. Or I could Ultra Move. That would cool us down, but it's not going to heal anybody. And then we'll probably all die. I don't know that a heal all is going to be enough. Let's take a risk on a heal all. There's a Stampede. Don't do another Stampede, please. Thank you. Okay. So Rob can swap out now. And were these guys weak to Earth? They are. And this one is the most down. I think I need to do this in order to get my overheat going away. And then from here, a cross slash would help cool us down. What was your ultra move again? Yeah, that's not going to help us all that much. Like, I need more healing. What's the chance Killian stays alive? I think it's pretty good, so let's do a cross slash. Alright, Killian stayed alive. Great. He doesn't have enough TP to heal all. That's a bummer. But he can Helping Hand. I guess Glenn has the most TP still. So let's do that. And I'm about to bring down a second Piggy. Earth Drums would finish him off and cool us down, so I like that. And then, with only one pig attacking, I think the right thing to do is use an Angel Wing and hope that he doesn't use Stampede. And he used Stampede. So Sienna's probably going right back down. Oh, she's still alive. But then the Gazer decided to attack for once. That's a shame. I don't think I'm winning this. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this. How could I have played this differently? I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna have to back up to like the autosave and come back to this at some point in the future. So I'm just gonna let myself get killed again. So I guess after Gazer only has one compatriot, then he actually starts attacking. So yeah, let's load autosave, which presumably will be right beforehand. Or actually, I did a save right beforehand. I forgot about that. Had I already collected my thingy-madoos? I did. I could learn skills and try it again. I guess that's actually not a bad idea. Oh, except for I haven't collected my... Hold on. Journal. Reward board. Claim rewards. If I say claim rewards, it doesn't let me. Did it screw things up? It says I have no stars. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're not going to trust the autosave, and we're going to load the hard save that I recently did, which was this one? Okay, so that's here. Yeah. And here, if I go to the rewards board and go to view chain rewards. Oh, here we go. Maybe I didn't press the buttons in the right order. So let's claim a Grimoire shard. That means I get new skills. And so let's have everybody learn new skills and see if possibly that could help me. And so in this particular battle, what would help the most? Glenn did run out of TP. And it could be good for him to have a different way to cool down. This is just on his self. It's cheap. It's not that great. Attack up 10%. That's not bad. And tech points is also not bad. Let's do attack up because he was doing a lot of attacking. And we get a bunch of other stats as well. Okay, that seems good. Killian. Killian was mostly playing the role of the healer, so I'm going to give him some more tech points. Alright, and he gets a bunch of stats. That's great. Crit damage increased by 30%. That sounds like it could be useful. Kind of luck-based, but I'll take it. As for Rob, I think let's just give him health points. That'll make him slightly less squishy. Len, what would you like? Nothing seems great, so I'm just going to give her some tech points. She got a bunch of stats. That's nice. And finally, Victor. Shielding Mazurka sounds pretty good. Now that I know HP Absorb Shield, I think that's what the that one Magic Girl boss was using. That basically, if you were going to take physical damage, instead it would turn into a heal. So I think that sounds pretty great. So I think I'm going to have Victor learn that one. And he gets a bunch of stats. Okay, so then I'm going to save after that and give this one more try. Alright, once again, if you're going to make a game and you have auto-advancing text, like, you're not allowed to make games anymore. No auto-advancing text. I have to be able to press the button so I can do it at my own speed. Alright, rant over. Let's try to do some things. I am going to start with Yokogiri because you have extra crit, super crit damage or something, and this can often crit. Okay, critical for 90. That's very nice. Sadly, we didn't get a Petal Storm. So my new goal is to take out one of the pigs and then focus on the Gazer. Alright, we're already in overdrive. That's great. If I'm focusing on one of the pigs, then I guess just the front one is just fine. We're going to deal lots of damage. It is the case that someone's already taken a bunch of damage, so let's Helping Hand Sienna. So that's not a problem anymore. Poison on everyone would be great, and this guy will stay alive long enough that you'll have a chance to Pandemic. Yokogiri would be a cooldown, but I'd prefer to stay in Overdrive. I think I'm okay being cooled down. It's fine. Alright, Stampedes hurt a bit. Rob is hurting a lot. Oh, the Gazer attacked. Why did he attack? Does he only attack when he's... A lot of times he was just gazing off into the distance. And so I thought I understood when he chose to attack, but apparently I do not. And this affects my strategy. Also with Rob down... Yeah, it's kind of... Everything's blowing up in my face here. I'm already pretty unhappy about how this is going. You need to deal damage, but I think you need to deal damage to someone else. So let's start going after the Gazer. That's a nice crit. You need to get Rob back on his feet, because I need him to Pandemic. Sienna needs to Yokogiri, because it's the most powerful attack I've got on the field right now, and then hopefully she can stay alive. Oh, man. I need healing, though. I might need Victor out at the beginning of this battle to get everybody already regenerating. Maybe that's the strategy. Yeah, we're already dead. Wow, and they killed me in one round. Okay. Maybe I'm not strong enough to do this at all. But I do wonder if I started with HP regen. So I'm going to switch to Victor right at the beginning. And get that going and see if and how it changes everything. So yeah, get me out of here. Okay. And let's preserve some TP at the beginning too. So we're just going to attack. You'll be off the field soon, and so I don't mind spending your TP. Nobody got crit. Oh, but Petal Storm's active. That's nice. You... wide swing would take us out of Overdrive. And it's not worth it. So what do you want to do? I guess just attack the front guy. And we're going to swap you out for Victor. And should I use this? HP regen potency for 0.2%. I don't think the percent is true. Absorb damage for 0.2. I want to try this one to make sure I understand how it works. So we're going to use this. HP shield. It does not work the way I thought. Alright. So next time, Victor will put on our healing buff. And for now, we're just dealing damage to the front guy. Alright. Do I want to do a heal all already? Let's do a wide swing while there's still 4 guys on the field. Then I'm going to do a healing him. Then we're going to hope Sienna stays up. Oh! We got a bunch of zeros there. That's good. Okay. You've done your job, so we're going to sub you out for Len. And these guys are weak to earth. I could make them weak to fire if I applied oil. So I need to remember that. And so I think I'll just have you attack, because this guy's almost dead. Not dead enough, though. And the Gazer is causing problems. So... yeah, this is still not going the way I want it to. Alright, I'm going to Oil Slash the Gazer. So that we can use fire on him next. Then I'm going to Wide Swing everybody. That should kill the front guy. It wasn't enough to kill the front guy. Darn it. Alright, at least they're being kind in terms of their attacks. But now we're overheating. Earth Drums would definitely kill front guy. And it'll cool down my overheat. So I think I gotta do it. Alright, one guy's down. I'm back in overdrive. Then... I need you to just give someone a snack. And I think it's got to be Victor. And then Glenn. I think you also need to be snacking. Okay, there's one viewer enemy, and I'm surviving. HP regen is still going for a while. I could still use healing, so this is a good time for a heal all, except for the fact that I need a cooldown. I know how to cool down. It's called Ultra Move. Alright, dealt some damage. Got a cooldown. Didn't get any healing, though. Then... does this guy still have oil? He does. This isn't doing any healing, but Victor's coming up next, and he'll be able to help, hopefully. Alright, that dealt a bunch of damage. So everybody's already got this going. Should I do this one as well, or should I... I think actually it's just time for another snack. Okay. Glenn, cool down our jets. You really want to do a heal all. Can I afford it? Yeah. Alright, let's do it. It'd be nice if I could lay some damage again, but my dot damagers are not currently on the field. Oh, is there anything I can cleanse off of any of you? No. So let's swap. And let's lay some dot damage. Gazer, prepare to bleed. Alright, we've got a bleeding status. And Sienna's down. Gosh darn it. Okay. Oil Slash won't be useful without Lena, and Lena can't come back without Sienna. But I think I can arrange for this to happen. So I'm going to Oil Slash the Gazer. Then I'm going to have you give an Angel Wing to Sienna. This might work. Gazer passed his turn. That was very kind of him. Can I afford to heal all? Yes. We're in the middle of overdrive. Okay, now you need to swap back to Len. You need to use Fire Thrust on the Gazer, who is still covered in oil, so this will deal a bunch of damage. 309. Very nice. And he's still bleeding. So the Gazer will be going down soon, which is very good. HP regen's going to be wearing off soon-ish. Overdrive's doing okay. TP is doing okay. So I think I continue to try to take down the Gazer. I don't really need that, though. Let's use a Cross Slash. That might just finish him off. Probably not. It'll be close. This would actually finish off the Gazer and damage some other folks. However, I really need the healing. And Victor could probably finish somebody off. So Victor, how would you like to deal some damage? The Gazer is practically dead. Yeah, I think you can finish him. Great. We're down to 2 pigs, and I've got 4 men standing. This is good. It took way too long to get here, but here we are. Len... I think you can just attack right now. They're both about equal. Let's Oil Slash. Then Len will be able to finish off that one. And I could still use healing, so let's do it. Yeah, I think I've got it this time around. Healing him would help seal the deal, I think. Yeah, this will make sure everybody stays up. And now you can use Fire Thrust on this guy who's oiled, and it'll deal a ton of damage. And he's dead. Great. 4 versus 1. I've got this. Let's just Armor Break to cool down. And now I can just go back to, like, attacking. Any attack is just fine. You have Earth Drums, and this guy's weak to Earth. And he's going to try to Stampede us. And I guess he will Stampede us, but it's not going to be enough. We've done it! Alright. Skill level up. 4 SP gained. And more importantly, I'm going to get a class emblem. Accept the emblem. Offered by Cardillo the Vampire. Okay, what do we get? Alright. Equipment. Who's most likely to wear it? Probably Glenn? What is it? Vampire. Only takes care of themselves. Oh, it increases my stats. That's pretty cool. And Ether Sucker restores 60 TP to self. Life Sucker restores HP with potency 1.3 to self. That sounds good. Okay. Cool. We got another class emblem. That was hard work. So it's definitely time to save once again. Cool. And that was just as a result of doing some exploration. But I also learned a bit about the rewards tier kind of stuff and how that stuff works. So I think this is probably a good place to go ahead and call it a day. So I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day. And I will see you again soon with more Chained Echoes, where it looks like I'll probably be fast traveling before we continue on for next time. So look forward to it.